Beloved, I've been a believer now 42 wonderful years, and every moment is sweeter than the moment before because of Christ in me in all of his glory. After the Captain Coleman meetings, I ended up in a little Bible study in Redondo Beach, hosted by one of the two hosts was Francis J. Roberts, who wrote Come Away, My Beloved. And it was 7 years of teaching there about intimacy with Christ, drawing deep in his heart, where my priceless treasure became Colossians 1:27, about where Paul talked about the riches of the glory of the mystery, which is Christ literally in me in all of his glory. Beloved, if he would give you one word today, it would be the priceless treasure of him not just being in you as your Savior, not just a mental knowledge, not just a sort of kind of guess that he's there, but the innermost knowing, the rhema of Christ literally living in and through the bride, where the bride and the groom become as one. John 7:38 becomes a living reality, where he that believeth on me, as the scriptures have said, from out of your innermost being shall flow rivers and rivers and rivers of living water. Here are more rivers of my love, rivers of my joy, rivers of my peace, rivers of my innermost presence flooding you from within, where you're constantly walking. I'm constantly walking in fullness of Christ within. The fullness is for me, and then there's overflow for the whole world, where I have had this privilege of all these years of sharing the overflow of Christ in me with others that he would bring my way, splashing his love all over others, splashing his joy, sharing his peace, sharing his life, his freedom, his healing, his wholeness, his fullness and overflow with everyone he brings my way. Christ in me in all of his glory. Living temples of the living Christ. Beloved, I pray today that you would walk in the deepest part of his heart, be drawn into the secret place of the Most High, where you literally practice his very presence. I dare you, I believe he would challenge you today with what would happen to you right now if Jesus suddenly, physically, literally appeared right where you are right now. What would happen to what you think are your list of needs or wants or problems or frustrations? Instantly when he's there, he's flooding you with his love, flooding you with his joy. Now literally practice the presence of God now. Seek first my kingdom. He is the kingdom within you, and my righteousness. Everything else will follow.